All right, cool. It looks like the first question is from Timothy. He says, is it possible to add Google Tag Manager code to Google Sites? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't figured it out. If anybody would know, it would be Marco. Marco, is there any way to do that?
Not Tag Manager, but analytics. You can just add your gsite to analytics. We do that all the time. Analytics and Search Console, as a matter of fact.
But with Search Console, you have to add it with the account that owns the gsite, correct? Or else you can't validate it, correct?
Well, no, you have to validate it first, but then you can share it with a manager, which is what we always recommend.
Yeah, but that's
we recommend never diddling with the account ever again. So you go in, you do everything that you're supposed to do, analytics, Search Console, get everything in place, then never go back. Always go in through a manager.
Yeah. Yeah, and as far as adding Tag Manager code, no, because you can't get into the HTML header or into the HTML section, like the body. I guess you probably could put the code. I don't know if it would strip it out or not for the body section, but you can't get into the HTML header, which the container code, you have two sections, right? One goes in the HTML header right after the opening head tag, and then the other one goes in the body section of the page right after the opening body tag. Well, you're supposed to try to get it as high up there as possible anyways. So yeah, we're unable to do that. But as Marco said, you can add your analytics tracking code, the universal analytics. I don't know about the G4 code yet, but I know you can add the universal analytics code to it. Were you going to comment, Marco?
No. That's perfect.
Okay. Is there such a thing as add-ons for gsite like Chrome add-ons? I don't know. I haven't played around. I mean, I've been messing around in the new gsite a lot, but I haven't looked in to see like what kind of apps and things you can add to the sites. I don't really stick to much of the design because we have, all the gsite that I have are built by MGYB. So whatever design they give to me, that's what I stick with. And I just model that as I'm doing expansions and things like that. So I haven't played with it. Get in there and look around, see what you can find. That's all I can suggest.
That's what I always recommend to people. As you know, what we do is enough to get as much benefit as possible. So let me rephrase that. We do as little work as we have to for as much benefit as possible. So rather, we know that we can get results with just the gsite the way that we get it. Whether we could get better results, well, guys, I'm always telling you, you can't get better than number one. Once you're at number one, like how much better can you get?
Zero.
And if we can get to positions 0. So if we're already at number one, like why would we go searching for anything else? And if we if we need additional power, we can hammer it the way that we always do, rather than look to see if a widget or an extension or an add-on or whatever is going to benefit the gsite. It probably would if it's a Google property or if it's from something that has a lot of trust and authority, but probably doesn't cut it for me. You guys know I don't like to speculate. I would have to test it all. I don't have the time. What we're doing right now works fantastically well. This latest core algorithm update, I was looking on Monday because I was telling people I'm seeing between 5. Well, I told you guys too on Tuesday, between 5 and 25% across the board. It goes up. Every core update, the shit goes up. I got hit on one website, had nothing to do with the core update. We know exactly what it was. We fixed it, and it's starting to come back, except that all of the traffic doesn't come back all at once. But that's the only thing. So if I'm seeing between 5 and 25 after every core algorithm update, why would I do anything different? I'd be stupid to go and experiment on something. What am I going to try to get? That maybe 30% instead of between 5 and 25, between 5 and 30, and then risk everything that I'm doing. What we're doing, which is entity based, is what we do. It's entity based, worryless SEO. Why is it worryless? Because so there's an update. Big fucking deal. We work on the entity so that we don't worry about the update. That's what we do. Maybe it's too simple. Yeah, we're talking about this also. Maybe it's too simple for people. So you think it can't be that simple. It can't work. Making it simple doesn't mean it's easy. Hours and hours and years of development have gone into this so that it's simple for you guys. If you guys try to do it manually, good luck. Anyway, that's just to say, no, I'm not going to test it. I'm not going to waste my time. I have better ways to make money than to go test these knickknacks and things that can be added to the gsite.
Yeah, I can imagine that perhaps some apps could add some functionality that would be desirable. if using the gsite as like the main site. But you know, that's just kind of more of a kind of a, you know, luxury to have additional things if
Yeah.
that aren't really needed. But yeah, I mean, play around with it and see what kind of apps are there, and that's what I would suggest.